Once more, well, the chips war is warming up. By and by this time, AMD and NVIDIA both pushing higher in the wake of reporting new cutting-edge man-made intelligence chips. Over the course of the end of the week, NVIDIA's President Jensen Huang promoting another chip called Rubin, which he hopes to deliver in 2026. AMD declaring a cutting-edge simulated intelligence chip for workstations with its chief Lisa Su, saying that simulated intelligence is the organization's statement, number one need for more on how this affects the space. And a portion of those speculation potential open doors, we need to get Beth Kig IO, an asset lead tech examiner. Yet it's great to converse with you here. So first, when we see a portion of this energy working out in early market activity here today, both AMD and NVIDIA shares pushing to the potential gain. What do you think about the declarations that we got this end of the week and where it truly enlightens us regarding the way that we're still, it seems like right on time, inside the cycle? Yes, from the get-go in the cycle is an extraordinary approach to putting it. Gratitude for having me on. A long time back, we had composed that in a Forbes examination that the item guide is the main line of guard is truly vital to comprehend that by accelerating the item discharge cycle from 2 years to one. That organizations that were beforehand exceptionally recurrent, you must be extremely cautious about your timing, are presently turning out to be more mainstream. So in this artificial intelligence fight, this artificial intelligence rivalry among AMD and NVIDIA, how things are playing out is something that has never been finished before. At the server farm level, they're essentially going to be delivering these consistently, as you said. There's Blackwell before the current years over Blackwell Ultra Rubin Ultra. And inside that, there's extra varieties inside Blackwell. There's a B100, a B200, a GB2 200, and VL72. So inside even that item discharge pattern of each and every year, there's extra varieties that are coming out. How that affects financial backers to comprehend is that already repeating organizations are turning out to be more mainstream. And afterward, when you add on the product layer that is truly going to commute home, Common acquires AMD's chief Lisa Su. As of late, took the Computex stage in Taiwan to disclose her organization's most recent computerized reasoning cycles, as well as a nitty-gritty arrangement to foster simulated intelligence chips over the course of the following 2 years in a bid to challenge industry pioneer NVIDIA. For quite a while, AMD has been contending with NVIDIA, demonstrating that it's staying put and challenge the simulated intelligence monster, and the organization's new artificial intelligence chips unquestionably demonstrate that. So in the present video, we will walk you through Lisa Su's most significant Computex declarations, and will likewise discuss why we think AMD has serious areas of strength for success of arriving at a 1 trillion truly. Do advertise cap by 2030 on the whole. If you have any desire to stay aware of AMD's most recent updates, and stay aware of the securities exchanges. Most recent news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post on numerous occasions day to day about the greatest changes and impetuses on the lookout. So click the follow button if you would rather not miss the freshest market refreshes now. Back to the present video. It's NVIDIA is the unmistakable pioneer. The Blackwell chip is the reasonables. It's setting another. You realize the bar is significantly higher. Yet AMD is somewhat emerging and saying, we're the best option in contrast to the container chip. And Microsoft has emerged and said, we truly can't get the NVIDIA chip. So we will utilize AMD as being number 2 in this insane market. Is that adequate on the grounds that here's the issue with this truckload of going on? AMD is experiencing difficulty developing their incomes. Yes, I haven't heard AMD truly emerge and say, we're number, by us, we a decent other option. Yet I think it at around 11% piece of the pie in any event. Working on any of NVIDIA's 80% piece of the pie would be taken a gander at as a success for an organization like AMD. As far as the hopefulness on Money Road that AMD can do that, obviously I focus on the only sort of the stock evaluations to see what experts think. And yes, 80% of experts actually have a purchase rating on portions of AMD yet. Remember, as I referenced now, truly, given the present additions, I set up 12% year to date. It's more similar to 10% year to date, just around 38% over the course of the last 1 year. So you would think the amount more space is there to develop. There's just around 15% potential gain as per the middle cost. Focus on money road of 190. Smidgen more than that with the present decays. Yet I will say, BFA climbed their cost, focused to 195 from 185 for AMD. So getting somewhat more hopeful, that is a bit higher than the middle. Yet you realize it appears as though there's most certainly hopefulness around AMD. As far as the future, when you take a gander at the year evaluations and cost targets, yet it positively doesn't seem to be NVIDIA, which has offers are up over the course of the last 1 year. 190%, yet still 80% of examiners. Over 90% of examiners have a purchase rating on portions of NVIDIA. Middle cost. Target should be recalculated on the grounds that that just got a $1,500 cost focus from BFA, which is excluded from there. Yet it was $1,200. So we simply continue to see those cost targets endlessly increment for NVIDIA. So I really do feel that, yes, rivalry is unquestionably a headwind for NVIDIA. Yet they will be the one to beat AMD. I don't think will truly beat them. Yet they could work on that 80% piece of the pie, definitely. And during the lightning round fragment of your show on CNBC, Jim Cramer said that AMD under $150 would be breathtaking and that it's great. Yet it doesn't have what NVIDIA has. Cramer's remarks show that AMD is as yet seen as playing catch-up to NVIDIA, when the organization has been taking critical steps in the business at the Computex Innovation Career Expo in Taiwan. Lisa Su presented the ME3 25X gas pedal, which is set to be made accessible in the final quarter of 2024, with perfect timing to rival NVIDIA's noteworthy Blackwell chips. And additionally presented a forthcoming series of chips named Me 350, as would be considered normal to be accessible in 2025, and will be founded on new chip engineering, contrasted with the as of now accessible Me 300 series of simulated intelligence chips. AMD said it expects the Me 350 to perform multiple times better in deduction, which is the most common way of registering generative computer-based intelligence reactions. Furthermore, AMD uncovered the MI 400 series, which will show up in 2026 and will be founded on an engineering called NextSU. Additionally said that AMD is focusing on a simulated intelligence chip item pattern of 1 year comparably. And VIA said it intends to deliver another group of simulated intelligence chips consisting